if you guys are joining with me. Just want to let you know that in this video, during the stream for this next hour, we are going over all things CNFT Cardano. We want to check out how that's opposed in the markets. We're bringing on a lot of guests tonight. We're bringing on some giveaways today, at least 2 giveaways here. And I just want to let you know, I just want to thank you guys for watching this. Make sure to share, because even if you are watching this after the live stream, if you keep on sharing it, there will be opportunities at the end of this video to still make some, win these giveaways. We're going to be doing some ADA giveaways today. We're going to be giving away an NFT as well. So just make sure to tune in for that. Now, I got a few things before we get started here. Be sure to check out the Saloon. That's where we are checking out all these new projects, anything that is brand new, like, we're just talking about like, oh, is this interesting? What's happening with the market? Be sure to always check out the Saloon, because that is the place to check for new projects. We're always talking in there. Also, be sure to check out cowboysofcrypto.com. Just become a free member, free cowboy over there today. So I think all of that being set out, that'd be all good to go. Now, also, let's see. Okay. What's up to the chat here? Ernan Edya, what's going on, guys? Really fast. Let's just. Oh yeah. Oh, Ernan, thanks for hitting up the Saloon. I really appreciate that. What I'm gonna do for you, Ernan, since you were the first person in here, we're gonna start. I'm gonna give you like an unfair advantage. We're gonna give you like 2 entries to the giveaway as we get started here. Also, one last thing, we've got a lot of guests here tonight. We've got Freedom 35, and we've got the Bandit coming in, and we've got the Crypto Warren. So be sure, guys, to check out those channels too. Now, let's go ahead and get started. I've got what's going on here. MZ, what's happening? Glad to say what's up to you, guys. So without further ado, did my music go? I really hope my music went. Let's just cue the music one more time. There we go. The market top, he planned it. Okay, the crypto picks are on fire, and he fanned it. Okay, the High Rollers Club, he ran it, and he is the one and the only. He is the Crypto Bandit. Welcome to the
back
channel.
Again for your viewing pleasure and entertainment. It is your boy Seron, the Crypto Bandit, and we are here, baby. Thank you, Aaron, for having me. As always, the market's gone to crap, but we are strapped. We are sitting here, guns at our hips, ready for the draw, just waiting to spend our money on that sweet 10K Bitcoin. You heard me. Bitcoin to 10K, baby.
10K
Bitcoin to 10K.
That would
I'm not playing. I am not playing, y'all. I want Bitcoin at 10K. I'm trying to make the most money possible.
That's too much. Man.
Bro, Bitcoin to 10K.
Real quick, big shout out to Half Court for finally joining us back on the live stream.
Oh,
so
that man finally fixed his chat. Oh my!
I think I fixed it. Rabada, what's going on? Sanchi, what's going on? He says, "What's up, Seron?" With the roses. Aaron says,
Sanchi?
What's going on to you too? All right, guys.
Is good.
Let's do this real quick for the.
Luna is in a big scandal right now. Their thing isn't pegged to $1 no more. Oh my gosh!
It's true. Yeah, that thing went right into the tank. Pretty bad, actually. So that was bad stuff.
Yo, Harry is in this thing. What's good, Harry?
Harry, guys, what's going on? All right, guys. So before we bring on the next guest, what we're gonna do is let's put this out. I'm gonna give out, let's say, a quick 40 ADA to.
We still got that giveaway from the last live stream. People are hitting me up nonstop.
You didn't give away your thing. You didn't give away your thing to the last.
No, we said we were gonna pick it on this live stream.
Oh, okay. So that's on you. Yeah, you got to give that out. All right.
Well, I don't have it. What are you talking about? You said you were giving it out to whoever's on the thing.
No, you. That's you. You pick your own guys. That's on your stream, right? On your video. All right, guys. Look, before me and Bandit fight, go ahead and post the link or join in the Saloon, or on, I guess the Saloon would be the best place. Join the Saloon. Hey, join the live stream, and I'm going to see the first, I don't know, couple people. I'll give you some free ADA. I'll shoot you guys over some free ADA. Okay. What's up, Shahid? What's going on? And I said what's up to Sanchi too. Yeah, Luna. I wasn't ever in Luna, but we'll get into it. All right, guys. Let's welcome in our guests here for tonight. They're the Freedom 35. They are CNFT pros. The first one we got to introduce. He spills the tea on CNFTs. He's Freedom 35's own Lazy T. What's going on, man? TJ, what's happening, bro?
How's it going, boys?
Good to
What's
see you, my
good?
friend. Good to see you, my friend. And he is the CNFT shark with a big bite, overexposed, about to take flight. He is Freedom 35's own T to the double MY. Tommy, welcome to the live stream, brother.
Yo, yo, yo. That's another intro that I love right there. What's going on, guys?
What's good,
What's
guys?
good?
What's good? All right. So, Tommy and TJ, how's it going? And how does the Bitcoin, this whole market, affect CNFT market? What's going on? Give me the lowdown on what's happening over there. Are the floor prices dropping? Are they staying steady? Are new projects minting? Like, how does that operate?
I would say the floors are dropping a little bit. Nothing significant though. But there are new projects minting this week. And then as far as maybe ADA goes, it is mirroring Bitcoin, like identical. The charts are literally almost exactly the same if you compare the two on Coin Market. But again, it's not doesn't affect too much. ADA, we look at ADA as ADA, like we don't look at it as a dollar value right now.
Yeah, and I mean, outside of that, the NFT space, they don't care about the charts right now. They're going to keep on pushing. There's always new projects, so new stuff's minting every week. So whether the chart's up or down, you're going to get something new into the space. As far as overall volume, we're down to 1.3 million on the ADA side as far as in the NFT market goes. So it is significantly back down, even into like low levels compared to like where maybe like February was when it started to drop as well. So it definitely is trending down. But as far as mints go, those continue on.
Gotcha. Okay. So what is like a typical volume? And you said 1.4 million now. What's the typical volume in that?
So beforehand, and again, this is now as Cardano NFTs are growing, it's a little different. So we were hovering for like between like that February, like early March time, it was about like 900,000 to 1 million per day in the NFT market in ADA. As the Snoop Dogg announcement happened with Clay Nation and those, that kind of reignited some hype. Chilled Kong started getting things going. Ape Society, we had some big projects start going. We jumped up to about 4 million at one point for a couple of weeks, like 3.5 to 4 million. And now we're back down to 1.3. So it's definitely seen its run. But I think that's just a sentiment to the overall market too.
Gotcha. Okay. Good deal. Now, I want this really beginner friendly. I want to say what's up to Drick and YS. What's going on, guys? And Mike Thomas, of course. What's going on? All right, guys. I want to make this like really beginner friendly. Let's start off really nice and easy. I got to bring on a returning guest onto the channel. He's a brand new newbie in CNFTs. He's brand new at crypto. What's going on, Alexander? What's happening, brother? He's brand new to crypto, brand new to NFTs and CNFTs.
Not who I think it is.
He's about 3 weeks into this whole world. Okay, 3 weeks, literally like so new. But he's got some new moves to boast, and so I got to welcome him in here with properly. Okay, so the profits are locked up. Okay, CNFTs are stacked up, and in his high school, he's walking around propped up. He is the warden himself. His name is Ethan. Welcome to the channel, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Back for my second live stream.
Not the ladies and the gentlemen. Hold on now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So because there's not like we're still giving him a little more exposure to the CNFTs. Ethan, tell me why you first. What captured you about CNFTs? You're not very much into crypto. I mean, into the the charts or even the coins or anything. You don't even know what's happening in the market. You're more focused on NFTs and more specifically, the Cardano NFTs. So why particularly did you choose Cardano NFTs?
So just specifically, I was watching some other different live streams with Cardano NFTs, and it was just a big one that you put on with me. So it was just kind of the first one that I was able to get involved with and kind of take a bigger, grander view with.
Gotcha. Okay, so just so you, for the channel here, and then I'm going to let TJ and Tommy really judge you. Okay, so tell us some of the moves that you've made with CNFTs. On the first time you were on here, you had sold your first NFT, okay?
Yes, sir.
And remind us of what happened, how much you buy it for, how much you sell it for, and what was the project?
So the first NFT that I had bought was a Space Pugs Alpha, and I bought it for around 85 ADA. And so it took a couple days, but I sold it for 115 ADA. And so then on our last live stream, you made me promise that I wouldn't be back on until I made my second flip, which
That's right.
I have some great news to tell you. I've made probably about 4 or 5 since then. So
My dog.
Yes,
That's
sir.
Let's
awesome.
go. Let's go.
Good
My
deal.
dog. Flipping,
Dipping and
boy.
flipping.
That man turning pigeons into chickens. I see you, what?
That's funny. All right. Is space pugs?
Space-
Is that a
Space Pugs Alpha. So we got a chance to do a little more research on it, not too much, but found out it's done by it's a project created by an actual YouTuber or part a YouTuber's involved with the project. A guy named Ultimate CNFT. He's got like over 7,000 subs on YouTube. He jumped on with a team over there, so I didn't realize that when that had happened. He's very knowledgeable. He got big on the Boss Cat Rocket Club men over there, or covers them a lot. So that's where his kind of popularity came in inside the CNFT space. So I guess he's kind of advising them too over there on how to kind of steer that direction of that project, what to do, how to give it utility, how to give it value. So that I don't remember what'd you buy it for again, Crypto?
I bought it for 85 ADA.
85 ADA, yeah. So you were doing good because the floor value for those is sitting around like 150 right now.
Yes,
So
sir.
you've made money on that if you've held on to it. I don't know if you've sold out of it. So if anything, it's been doing well.
Yes, sir.
Curious, did you end up buying any more?
I did actually buy another one for about 129 ADA, and I sold it for 170. So the floor price has been up and down over the past couple days. I mean, I remember seeing it around 240, 250. So it's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
cool.
244 right now. I'm just checking.
I CNFT wrong in it, so
Yeah.
it's 244. Yeah, I'm looking at Open CNFT, so that's always a good
Mm.
thing too. Is that when you look at some of these marketplaces, make sure you're checking multiple sources because sometimes one of them may not be updated.
Sure.
It just could be moving so fast too, so OpenSea just wouldn't keep up with it yet. Just because if people are just buying like within minutes of each other, it'll shoot that floor price right up.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
so are those good projects to get into right now, or are they? I mean, on your guys' take here.
For me,
I'm not personally a part of it. I really, other than outside what Tommy said about Ultimate CNFT on it, where with the YouTuber with it, I really don't know much about it honestly. So I'm not a part of the project. But I mean, profit's profit. So if he's flipping it, buying and flipping, that's what it's all about too.
Making
said,
the chicken.
if you are, depending on what your goal is, right? Like if it's something that you want to, if you're just going in there to kind of test the markets out, right? Like you're just getting into a crypto war and you're like, you know what, I'm going to make some buys. And my goal is to make ADA right now. I'm trying to flip these to go where, that's a good play for what you just did with that. Whether you're in the project long-term or not, that means nothing right now. You're just there to stack up more ADA. My other philosophy of this is, if we've been in this space a long time now, so there are some projects that I do want to hang in for a little while. So is something on a Space Bugs Alpha what I'm really looking for? I don't know. I don't know enough about them, but I would need to do more research. But in the short term, you've made some good plays. And like you said, just make your flips, get your way out, and then start reinvesting that into new mints as you go forward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me about these flips here. How many have you made? Give me an overview of some of this stuff, and then I want you to answer some of these questions that are coming in for you. Okay, so
Okay.
I got you in closet. So yeah, what are some of your plays here?
Well, I'm glad that Tommy kind of ended off on just reimbursing it into new projects, because a couple that I've invested into recently was Safari Squad, which I bought an NFT for about 100. It was a top 1,000 rank, and I sold it for 215 ADA. So that was pretty cool. And they minted about a week to a week and a half ago. So that was pretty cool.
How much profit?
That's
did you say?
awesome, man. That's really cool.
115 ADA.
Jeez Louise.
Good for you, dude. Awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it. And
How
then
much time are you spending? looking for these projects, bro?
He's doing it at work, dude. He told me.
He's doing it at work. Yo, run the cable.
I know, man. He's our intern, so he's doing it. He's doing it at our job.
Hey, I'm still getting all my work done. I promise.
Oh man, did you open up the barn doors? Huh? You better do that, man.
That's the life of the trader. It never stops, dude. You can't let work get away with that.
No. All right, yeah.
Because I mean, I don't want to miss any projects.
How much time do you spend on them, on the research?
So it's probably about 2 to 3 hours, probably almost every day. Because I mean, just right now, I'm having just a lot of fun with it. So I'm enjoying it. So I might as well just keep doing it.
Do you feel like the learning curve? You think it was a steep learning curve?
Well, I mean, as of right now, it's not as much of a steep learning curve as I originally thought it would be. But then again, I know next to nothing still. I got, as Aaron says all the time, I still have a lizard brain when it comes to these. So as long as Tommy and TJ are still here, they can help me out a little bit too. So that works out.
Big dinosaur brains in the villain here. Seron, do you buy any NFTs?
Negative, Ghost Rider. I've actually saw multiple articles that said the NFT market on a whole is on a very big downtrend.
Really?
Where are you reading that in like Forbes and Wall Street Journal and
private articles that aren't even in NFTs?
I ain't gonna read no Forbes till I make it in it. All right, let me tell you that right now. I ain't reading Forbes till I'm in it, boy. That's all I know. No, just general chitter chatter everywhere.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like, what are you talking about, chitter chatter? Who's saying that?
General chitter chatter is like
these guys are saying they're in the markets and they don't see
multiple different sources of things on YouTube, multiple things on Reddit. General chitter chatter everywhere. Statistics to say that NFT sales are generally down. There's less wallets holding NFTs. There's less movement in the NFT market. All of it.
I mean, I think that could be attributed with what's going on in the crypto market too. So I don't necessarily know that that's specifically related to NFTs in general, specifically.
But still, like people thought that NFTs would be the store, how people store their wealth. But when the market started this downtrend, it actually proved that people do not want to store their wealth in NFTs. They're selling it and moving a lot of it to stable.
Yeah,
or the projects that they trust.
Yeah, I think that's everything though, right? It's not just NFTs. It's got to be like it's stocks, it's real estate, it's everything.
Yeah.
So I don't assume, like I assume that crypto is a risk on asset, meaning that people with free money buy crazy things like, and it is crazy, like NFTs, like crypto in itself. Like when you start buying SafeMoon, what the heck is a SafeMoon, right? That's crazy. That's something crazy. It is. It really is. Even like tangible art is like, who do you think you are? You some millionaire, billionaire? So yeah, I do see people selling it off. I do see people selling off because I mean, I sold off my Bitcoin, and now I'm buying in. So yeah, I just see that for sure. Sanchi says, "I love how Seron still holds his ground," which is a funny statement. So yeah, we take all the opinions here. I like it, contrarian.
I think you run two things, right? Like obviously people are worried right now about their investments. That's a one thing. Obviously, when everybody's selling off, they want to get out and exit their position and maybe possibly buy back in at a better price if it continues to go down. I think the NFTs are an interesting play too, just because you do hold that. It's not really like you're selling stuff off. You're just it's like your play money almost with those NFTs. Like you constantly are just flipping money around and whatever ADA or Ethereum, whatever it is that you're holding that value in, that stuff, you're just trying to stack more and more of that stuff. So if the NFT market, one example, which I kind of look at as a good example right now, is if say something was worth $1,000 a couple of weeks ago and it was selling for, I'm using ADA as this thing. So say the ADA was $1, I'm selling it for 1,000 ADA. Now it's still worth $1,000, but it's selling for 2,000 ADA. So I'm going for that right now, that 2,000 ADA flip. I want to stack that. And then later down the line, when it price corrects, goes back up, I now had 2,000 ADA versus that 1,000 in the short term. So you can look at it in multiple different ways. But my goal is to continue to stack. Actually,
yeah, I wanted to ask you that. ADA now has went from $1 to 60 cents.
Yep.
Okay. What is your guys' play? I mean, everyone's saying here, yeah, I got wrecked, you know what I mean? And
oh yeah,
it's hitting our pockets. Everyone is like, there is no crypto trader out there that did not lose money in this market. It's not true. If people say they call it, they're freaking playing tic-tac-toe on their charts, and they're playing astrology, and they're playing, hanky-panky on their freaking charts, and they're not telling you the truth. I'm saying right now, every single one of us has lost
great
his hit.
Swami.
Okay? Has been hit. Okay, it's the truth. It's just the truth. So, what is your guys' play in regards to stacking ADA, stacking more to stack up on NFTs? Like, what are you guys doing?
I think stack whatever you're like invested or interested in. Like for us, obviously, it's ADA. So right now, if there's a price point that you're ever thinking that you want to get into, obviously not financial advice, but this would be the number, in my opinion, you'd want to get into, because before it was $2, right? And people are like, oh man, I wish it was back down to 75 cents so I can get more. Well, it's at its point now where you can get a lot of ADA, and then maybe like in 6 months from now, that's going to be $1.50. Who knows? $2. No one knows where it's going to go.
I have seen some analysis. I'm not sure if it's technical analysis, but they're just charting how if this stuff continues, ADA can drop to 40 cents. What are your sentiments on that?
Fire
Buy
sale.
more.
Continue
Fire sale, baby. Let's
to
go.
load up.
Get more.
For me, it's the long-term game, dude. Like
Mhm.
I'm not here to cash out. And again, you're only
Nope.
taking a loss on this stuff if you sell.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
that's the real key here. You know, I'm only lost if I'm cashing out, you know? So in this time, it just shows you who's really here right now, especially in the NFT game, like, because it's so new. Like, who's here to stay? Like, really, you know, put your money where your mouth is now if you can ride out this time. So for me, you know, 45 cents, yeah, it's a blessing in disguise for me, because I can load up even more and use that as price does correct. I can get into so much more stuff quicker.
Well, especially those blue chips, those prices of them, they really haven't changed too much. So if the price of ADA goes to 40 cents, those blue chips are more than 50% off now, if you really think about it in that aspect.
For
Yeah.
sure. And like Shiny says right there, Shiny's a huge member in our Discord and has been a supporter of our channel for a long time. So like he says on that screen right there, it's all about how much you hold. It's not much, you know, unless you cash out.
So let me ask you guys, how are you guys stacking up, right? Everyone says to stack up, okay? No problem. What are you guys doing? Are you selling NFTs to stack up on ADA, or are you selling physical? Here's my iPad. I'm going to sell my iPad. I'm going to sell my hat. I'm going to sell my AirPods to stack up. Like, what is it that you guys are personally doing so that other people can, you know, kind of copy that?
I got
flipping
two things.
NFTs. I saw a bike rack last week for some ADA.
Right.
That's it. Put your money where your mouth is, baby. That man said, I'm really selling it all.
I sold my shoes, sold my bike.
I got a nightstand for sale and offer up. I got a chandelier ready to go, baby. I'm
Facebook
ready.
Marketplace. We can sell this stuff.
You guys can't see, but I'm in like a McDonald's right now. This is not at my house. Right? No, for me, I've been dollar cost averaging into this for the last, like, every pay cycle that I have. I just dollar cost average into whatever. So whether it's, you know, 70 cents last week or 40 cents the next, like, I'm just continuing to add my position when I can with what I'm comfortable investing and what I don't care to lose. That's basically where I'm at. And then anything else as far as selling off NFTs right now, I don't think you should really sell anything that you want to be invested in, you know, just to get the ADA right now, because you're really selling at a loss at this point. So what I'm doing is finding new mints that are coming out, like Ethan has said, or Crypto Warren. He's, you know, Space Bugs, Safari Squad. A new one we just did was Winged Warriors. You're making ADA on projects that are rising up. So that's your way about collecting more, instead of actually selling off stuff to get more, or selling off valuable NFTs that you want to be in long term.
Gotcha. So yeah, Sanchi asked a question: are you guys entering right now or waiting for the bottom? And yeah, I think you just answered that. Yeah, you're entering and you're DCAing all the way in, so that's good. Yeah, so let me do this giveaway. So in the class, thanks for reminding me. There's a lot of information. Then I want to come back to Ethan as far as some of those other deals that you did. I want to make sure
I'm in the chat. It says I'm paired. That's hot.
What does that mean?
Oh, that's dope.
I'm running the live stream on my channel. There's people in the chat on there, and I was like, "Hello, thanks for dropping in." They said hello, and I was saying, "What's up?"
Seriously, I'm still learning at this thing, guys.
So if they were live
stream, got free advertising going on
when
right
people
now.
say hi on there, it would also pair. That's dope,
bro. Yeah, that's money, dude. That's money.
It sounds like I'm going straight to the bank with that.
You're going straight to the bank. We're going straight to the bank.
There goes that copyright infringement right there.
Oh man,
you see the Matachi where it says pair? Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
That he's on my channel.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So, okay, guys. So, yeah, let's do this giveaway real quick. I want you guys. Let's see. Who should we do? Let's go to. Can you guys see this? Sorry, I'm not seeing my shit. We're gonna do a solid for the guests here for Freedom 35. Just go to Freedom 35. And
what is up?
Aaron,
Aaron, we got to get you on the ERS. It's always free. I know you always want to do Freedom 35.
What do you guys
bro? I'm like, what is this? Go ahead and go to Overexposed. Tommy, I watched this video through, and Tommy said that he gets to see his Overexposed May 14th. And they're showing the next ones. I think tomorrow is what you said, right? These Overexposed top 10
every Saturday. So the 14th, and then every week from there. So yeah, the 21st, 28th, and 4th.
Gotcha. Yeah, guys, they show some love here. If you guys drop in a comment right here, say something like Lock it up, Warden. Say something like that, something around there. Lock it up, Warden. And then I'll have the Warden pick out the best, and I'm going to send you guys 40 ADA. That's how we're going to do
Aaron,
that.
did you see the reveals of the 2 NFTs that were shown?
Aaron,
No.
Yo,
No,
you
they're
should,
sick.
they're
They're really
actually
good.
insane.
I actually think Seron would be impressed with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pull it up. And,
Let me close my eyes.
I don't even know how to check it.
I'll get you one.
I
It's
want a raw, visceral reaction.
On a visceral reaction.
Lock
I got
it
you.
up,
I'll pull
Warden.
both of them for you while we're sitting here.
Yo, this paired thing is crazy,
Looks like
huh?
I'm
This is
praying. Dear Lord Jesus,
Can
please
I
let
sh-
this
can I sh-
NFT project not look like butt.
Even better, it's 2 butts.
Oh man.
You know, if you have one lasagna
Yo,
and another lasagna and you stack them on top of each other, you now have one lasagna.
I'm not even lying,
Exactly.
guys. Like, I'm for real. Like, I'm looking around and I'm looking for stuff to sell. Like, I've got a
Bro,
whole bunch of stuff to
dude.
sell.
Bro.
Like,
I said that in my last video. It's
What?
time to clear out. Anyone want a
Dude.
dusty screwdriver? I could get $1 for that. That's some ADA.
Aaron, you need to repost that selling video you did last year, selling everything. When you
yeah, that was a good one,
Yeah.
right? Like, I
selling the
really need to
dog.
do that.
Yeah.
It's freaking crash. Everything's crashing, and like legit, we got to start selling because when Bitcoin like just dipped its toe under 30K,
Yeah.
and so when that happens,
Did you
understand? Like,
did you check that article? Go to my most recent video and pull up the article under it.
the article.
Yep, go to my most recent video. I linked the article into it, and it talks about what happens if Bitcoin dips below 30K. And like one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin. Yep, just I'm just gonna sit. I'm just gonna wait. Yep, and then go there, right there. Boom.
I
Yep.
got it.
Okay.
Have you seen this article?
No.
Yeah. So scroll down.
Mhm.
Right there. Boop. That company owns most of the Bitcoin, and their average purchase price of all the Bitcoin that they own like 128,000 Bitcoin or something like that. I think it's Michael Saylor's
Damn.
company.
Oh,
Is
MicroStrategy.
Yeah, is $30,700, and they have a whole bunch of calls and stuff below it. So like, if it falls below a certain point, they have to automatically liquidate.
Stop.
Bro,
I'm getting this off. Stop it. Stop. You stop this right now. This is FUD. This is FUD.
It's not
You are
FUD.
FUD. Did you
fact-checked.
even research? Did you even
Ron is a
research,
crypto
bro?
Did you
FUD.
Are you
research?
serious?
Show
Are
me,
you serious?
show me your
Did you
Don't work
research.
on it.
research?
Let me see.
You read one article on Bitcoin trying to spread FUD, and you think that Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy is going to sell they're not on margin until 3,000 until 3K.
He's just a fudder.
Bro,
Doing an NFT,
3,500. You're
Bro,
crazy.
I'm not.
He's a
I'm
FUD
not
buddy,
fudding.
dude.
I never said that I for sure think they're gonna sell. But it talks about more. It talks about like
No,
the average.
you're not saying sell. You're saying margin call. Margin call and liquidation are different things. If you
Yep.
drop past it, your words are saying if it drops past a level, they are forced to liquidate, go down. That's not true until 3,500. They take loans out.
3,500. Why 3,500?
3,500 is one because they started buying in 2019 or 2019. They were buying Bitcoin at like $4,000 or something.
Keep reading the article. The average price of all the Bitcoin they own is 30,700.
30,000 because when you buy more in the early, they stocked up more on Bitcoin.
I
Obviously,
understand, but
that
as they were
skews
stocking
over.
up more Bitcoin, they started taking margin calls on that Bitcoin.
I love the hand gestures.
What are you
from your
talking
whole-
about?
No, what
He's
are you
getting
talking
ready,
about,
dude.
bro?
What are you
Yeah, for
talking,
real.
bro?
Get out of
you know
here.
you know what's crazy? The fact that Tesla hasn't even sold their freaking Bitcoin, and we know for a fact he bought 1 point something billion at like
Fud the crap out of you.
43,000.
Mr. Fudder. Come on, you
Fudder?
I swear.
Why are you going to Pomp? Why are we going
Relax,
to Pomp?
bro. Look at this. I need everyone to go to this video. If you believe Seron here and just watch that video. I'm not going to play this video, obviously, but
Why Michael Saylor lost all his Bitcoin? What?
Will first of all, Will. Okay.
Oh,
Hold on. Okay, so here's Is this the loan? No, this is not the one. Okay, look, I'm not gonna waste time here. They're gonna get me heated. I swear. No,
Well,
this is not.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, we will. Okay, shoot. Yeah. This
But
is
there's more.
CNFT
You
Tuesday.
remember when I told you? Did you see that Tether video by CoffeeZilla?
What's that?
Nah! You should watch that video as
Right,
well, and then do some more research on that crap. That is a whole separate thing on itself, which is very bad for where Bitcoin sits right now in price.
Okay, we'll check it out. We'll have to bring up like Infinite Crypto, someone or whatever. So we'll do that. All right. So let's see. Let's get back to the matter at hand here, Seron. The overexposed.
I heard others say what Seron said. Bro, Seron is yo. Let me tell you something right now, bro.
No. Who said that?
Aaron is all cap, straight up.
No. I don't know what that means. You need to chill out. You need to stop using this.
Dude.
Yo,
slang
all cap. You're right now.
Off cap.
He's trying to silence me. Yo, the real FUD is the silence, bro.
Bro, I am the captain. Okay, stop it. Stop the FUD. You sound like Peter Schiff right now, dude. You sound like Peter Schiff right now. Get out of here,
bro.
All right. Well, focusing back onto the CNFT portion of this, we have the first two reveals. No, we're gonna jump into these two. So these, remember we talked last time? Were these? No,
you don't know how to read, dude.
132,000. 132,000.
So
you know how to read.
So check this out. So this is the 10 reveals, the unreveals where we're at. The first two have happened. And like I said, the next two are happening this weekend. I'm up this weekend, number 3. But these first two dropped. And these are what they ended up looking like. They became animated. They have an audio track to them, which I don't know if the audio will play or not.
About to take flight right now, dude.
Can you guys hear the audio on your end?
No.
Does
it sound like when I think in my brain? It sounds like this.
That's actually
it looks like that,
close,
right?
Actually, it's really close.
That's pretty good, right? It's actually
I heard more dial tone, dial up.
So these guys, I don't know if we took a look last time, but these guys were listed for like the unrevealed, maybe like anywhere from 85,000 down to like 33,000. And now here we are, and this guy has now bumped his price up to 132,000 ADA after this one revealed. And this is just the artwork from, like I said, Ren Ellis. Guy's a super talented artist, and it became animated is what was the big thing. Like these are animated. They come with their own music track. They came with their own stills. And I don't know what else they're going to be doing. We get a black paper coming up here, which is their version of a white paper on the 16th. So this was the number 1 at that release, and then number 2 was this stormtrooper thing that released. It's got laser eyes. It's like a snowman, right?
And it's a Polaroid.
And it's shooting Polaroid pictures, which is the theme of overexposed. It's got some animation sound. It's got really good, like I said, the 8K like resolution. It looks like a marshmallow man. But this is the second one that dropped over here. So this one is now selling for 120,000. So this is crazy right now because for me, I own the number.
What's the math on 120,000 ADA?
Times
right now. Yeah, I don't know, whatever that is. Yeah, times that by 0.6. So the crazy thing for me is that I own this one right here.
80,000.
Absolutely not.
80 grand, dude. 80
grand.
$80,000.
So you see this one right here that we're looking at?
Rehab, and I say, get that crap out of my face.
Oh my god.
I bet you that last week of that clay that sold for 35,000 ADA.
Yep. So hey, just to put price point though for you guys. So again, mine is this number 3 one right now that I own and minted on launch day for 100 ADA. It releases this week, and I have no clue what it's going to end up being.
Oh my gosh, you're going to have 80,000 ADA right there.
Potentially, who knows? There may be a market for that. But to put in real perspective for you guys, yeah, eventually for sure.
What do you mean eventually?
It just depends on where if I want to wait for all 10 to go.
He's not a hoarder. He's a hoarder,
bro. Sure. Get rid of it, bro.
You have to sell that. Come on.
Oh, I definitely will. So take a look at this one. Take a look at this one real quick. See this number 10? Hold on. Seron,
you got the whole wedding in your bag right now, bro. Yo, this man talking about I'm selling. Yo, give me your
Aren't you engaged?
Bro,
Don't you
bro, I'm
don't you
about
have
to
love in your life, bro?
This man is, yo.
So to put this
This
in
man
perspective for you,
said
Seron, real quick. So this number 10 one is unrevealed. It's the last one to go right now. And to put this in perspective, after these first two revealed, all these ones hadn't sold. None of them had sold yet. So this one decided that it's on an escrow trade. You can't see it here, but someone ended up buying this thing for 26,000 ADA over the weekend.
Whoa.
So, and it's unrevealed. So you haven't seen it yet. So
That's
you have no idea what it's going to
$15,000.
be.
That's 15 grand unrevealed.
So somebody just potentially, so that's the base starting price for these things.
That's
So-
so much money.
I have a headache.
That's
My soul
so
got a
much
headache.
money.
My pocket got a headache. My bank account don't make sense. I don't know what's going
You
on.
could
I'm-
literally, if those sold, that would be 3 Bitcoin.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's massive. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, so that's what I'm telling you. The potential of NFTs are huge in this space. And you got like, whether you guys want to accept it or not, like people, there's a market for people that are buying this stuff. And this could be any of us. This is me getting really randomly. I hit the lottery on a project that was really good. A minting number. There's only
That's
10 of these.
Amazing.
So I mean, this could be anybody that could have done this. So this is why I'm excited for NFTs, because will this continue to last? I don't know. And who knows?
And-
Nobody can say that it will. But for me, there's a huge opportunity right now, and
Hey,
that's
real
why
fast.
people should
In
be
your
paying
closet
attention.
said
I'm sorry,
how
I'm
did
like-
you find this? So just
Yeah,
real
that's-
fast, explain to them like how you got your hand on this. Your wedding cost. How did you get your plan on your full wedding honeymoon down payment on your first house? Explain it to them real fast.
Bro, that's right, dude. You could buy a whole
So-
trailer with that.
So for me, what I ended up doing, which you guys can see, so there's a second collection here called Mechanism Genesis Overexposed. So prior to this ever becoming a thing, these guys got really hyped over in the CNFT, like Twitter. If you're following Twitter for these, this was a project that got really hyped up. They did a big reveal on Twitch. They were doing like limited Discord announcements. It was really exclusive prior to anything happening. So they had a big interest that was drawn from them. I missed out on getting the first 1,000 people inside the Discord, got what they called a 35 millimeter roll. And they were able to mint this Genesis overexposed token. And there was only 1,000 of them, and it cost them 100 ADA. I missed out on that because I couldn't get into that roll. But later did we find out is that this Genesis token became the ticket to all future parts of this project. So I knew I had to have one. So once I realized what this was, I decided to go to the secondary and watch as sales slowly went from 100 ADA out from mint all the way up to about 700-800 ADA real quick. And at that point, I was like, now's my time to get in. Otherwise, I'm going to miss this train. So I ended up jumping in at about 715 ADA. And as you can see currently, the floor for these is 1,775 ADA. So I made 1,000 ADA profit currently if I sold at floor. But what this else got you was a guaranteed whitelist into what we just call the mechanisms that just minted. That got me a guaranteed mint into those. I didn't have to worry about fighting anybody for the mint or missing out on it. I was guaranteed to get it because I owned one of these. So that right there automatically was my reasoning for getting in. I want the Genesis token and I want a guaranteed mint. That guaranteed mint minted me what I end up currently having right now, and it just amplified. But that was my reasoning.
You got into a good project that had a lot of hype behind it, and out of that good project, they minted another project in which you already had instant access to because you were already in the previous project. Is that correct?
Correct. So it's the same project, but they're, I guess, same brand.
Yeah, same brand. Sorry,
same brand. They mint, and this thing still continues to have value because they're doing an additional project after this, continuing down the line. So this Genesis token will get you guaranteed access into that next one as well.
Gotcha,
bro. Okay. How many people are in the chat right now? How many people are watching this thing?
We went from 20 to 10.
Only 10?
Yeah.
With the 10 people that are here, if you think that he should keep this thing, if you think he should sell it, put in the chat, get that girl a house.
Get that girl a house.
I'm telling you right now.
Oh, don't get me wrong. No, I'm not going to sit on this for a long time. This will definitely be something that will get sold. I'm not, definitely it's important to take profits. It's just a matter of, do I want to sell at 30,000 or do I want to sell at 70,000? There's a big difference there.
Sure.
I cast my
So,
vote.
all right. So check this out. For everybody, for the NFTs here, I came across this dude, and I brought this up a couple times on the channel. I came across this dude who is a venture capitalist angel investor, and he tells me about how let me take this off. How
Or Lambo.
the NFT market is a scam sometimes. When these NFT projects launch, so like you said that this person bought this NFT on escrow, that they're saying that they're cycling through money to raise the floor price of particular tiers of NFTs. Have you seen that? Is that something on your radar? Is that holy tech crap?
What just happened to the chat?
Yo, I think something's bugging out with our chat. There, real quick, before we started, like there were 2 live streams going on. I think I know why. I changed the title, so that's my bad. But I think now, like, oh, there's something backing up. So I'm sorry if I don't see you. Oh, Big Llama's in here. Oh, what's up, man?
Everyone's saying, get that girl a house, sell it now.
A lot of people say
Bora, Tommy, treat that girl. Bora, yo, Tommy, you gotta get off the bag, bro.
He's saying Bora.
Are you going live for the live reveal of that thing? Or are you gonna make like a YouTube?
I may do that this Saturday. Yeah, I'm talking about doing that.
You got to,
yeah, bro.
You have to. Oh, is it my Wi-Fi, bro? It might be my Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. So,
and see it just jumped to 19. Okay, so real quick, is that something that you've seen? Like, is that a scam that you've like seen, heard of? Is it in your brain where people are cycling through their money? They're talking to their friends. Like, if this project, they're like, oh yeah, buy this for this floor or whatever, and it raises the price and it raises the floor. Is that something on your radar? Are you thinking through that?
A lot of times it's a lot of hearsay. I'll say we I mean, you can confirm it in a sense with Cardano scanning. If you do a lot of digging, we have seen that. I don't want to like out the names of certain projects, but yes, we have seen stuff like that.
Really?
What are you talking about as far as like wash trading to continue to
read the
raise,
floor
like
up,
artificially inflate a value of a project to get people to FOMO in and buy?
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely common. I think that was a thing that got popular over on Ethereum, obviously, because they were the first movers in this space. So it became a way to continue to be competitive over there and kind of stand out. So we definitely have seen, like, I mean, the most recent one that I can think of that I will, put a name out there is what they call I think it's called the Ape DAO. And they look exactly like Bored Ape Yacht Club, like almost identical with just possibly a little different of traits over there. And they had I don't remember what the sale was. It was something stupid high. I don't remember if it was like 35,000 or like 70,000, something crazy where it just didn't make any sense. And the floor is sitting at like 95 ADA. So they definitely get people to FOMO in and continue to raise that floor up. And it just, for me, that's not sustainable. And you may make short-term money, but I don't know. Like I said, I stay far away from stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, real quick, let's just pause and don't forget to subscribe to Freedom 35. We're gonna go back to their video at the end of this giveaway. Let's go back to Ethan and the Crypto Warden here, guys. I want to tell everyone how long you've been in the game for how many weeks, how often do you do some research, and how much you've totally made, and how many flips. Give me the basic stats. How many flips have you done? How long have you been researching? Is this possible for anyone from who's a middle-aged dude or someone who was how much money did you start with? How much do you have now? Give me some of those basic stats here. Give us some hope.
So I mean, this is totally possible for basically anyone who's just willing to get into it. I mean, I started 2 to 3 weeks ago. It's just about really putting time into it and wanting to do research on finding these new projects, being able to get into these certain whitelists. It's just very cool and it's very entertaining as long as you, again, want to put time into it. So at the start, I put in about 150 ADA. And so then
how many dollars did you put in?
Okay, dollars. It was probably about 80-ish dollars because I think Cardano was around 70 cents around then. So that was pretty cool because I mean it was up over $1, so it was pretty cool to see it drop a little bit because it was just a little bit easier to buy in. And then I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. And then I bought into a couple of projects, which was just the Space Pugs, and then I bought into what was called Raging Bull, which I'm starting to think was a rug pull. So that was my first really experience with that. And then I also bought into some Eagle Society thing, but I mean, they were all just for like cheap little NFTs, just so I can like get my feet wet and just get involved in the community. And so the first couple didn't work out, but then Space Pugs luckily was able to take off a little bit for me. So that was the first thing I made some profit on. And then just continuing on, I've just gone through, done some more research. And so I've made a flip in False Idols. I made a flip in Safari Squad. I made a flip in Space Pugs. And then I've also made a flip in a project called Claypez, which is just a new one that minted a couple days ago as well. So
Now,
I've made
you
about...
told me something special with Claypez. What was that?
Claypez, so it's very interesting because it's all he say, she say stuff, but on their website supposedly they're gonna ask different like larger creators to make a collab, and there's been a little bit of talk about them doing a collab with Clay Nation, so that would be pretty cool, but nothing's really set in stone yet.
You guys are Freedom 35. You guys are big Clay Nation people. Is this true? Have you heard this kind of stuff?
I haven't seen an announcement or anything. I'm not quite sure about that.
Clay is very exclusive with their collabs, so I'd be very shocked if they had something in the works with them right now. I think that if anything, that's more of a bigger thing for Claypez on that side. But I mean, I don't know what goes behind the scenes, but right now I know they're very tied up with stuff, and there's hundreds of projects to ask them a day. So unless this was something that was already rooted before, I can't imagine that they have anything going on with them right now.
Gotcha. So how much did you start with? You put in $80. How much do you have now, like in dollar amount? I guess ADA amount, because barring the ADA drop, right?
It's going up and down, up and down, up and down. So right now I have
120 ADA, and how much ADA do you have now?
So right now in my wallet currently I have about 408, but I also have a couple other NFTs that I'm selling right now, so it'll be up over 500 when those sell eventually. So
good for you.
Cool. There you go. That's awesome.
Yeah,
good for you.
Good job, man.
So
Thank
inside 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, you made over 100%, probably 130% profit, as you 2x your money. Over 2x your money. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for
you.
Man.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Appreciate it.
Warden said he holding the keys, baby.
Like you said, see how he's doing this though, is that he's brand new into this and just only a couple weeks in, and we're in a bear market where everything's going down. Seron said NFTs are just going to zero, and he's over.
He read it.
I didn't say
he read it on the article, Tommy. He saw it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all over there. Hearsay.
Hearsay.
Oh my gosh.
See, who's really fudding right now? I never
said
anything.
The funniest FUD, dude. I swear. Don't get me protecting my Bitcoin. I swear.
Yo, you know how many people just said in the chat though that they heard that exact same thing? You just like ignored it.
Look, I understand. Look, don't get me started.
I read the same article you read.
I swear.
Nah,
everyone read that article. That's what I'm saying. Like it's FUD article.
Bro, he sorted. He said what did he say? One of them said they sourced it from not Forbes. What was it? I think it was Forbes. There's a couple people. I don't know. Come on, bro. Come on.
I don't know, man. I just want to see the proof, dude. Show me more than one article.
That's insane, dude. Okay.
We all laugh. We're all gonna laugh till Bitcoin's back at 10K.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
That'd be good.
We're scooping it up by the bucket loads.
So yeah, let's see. Hold on.
Let's run.
Michael Saylor put this tweet out. See, this is Michael Saylor. He's
Fortune, a Bitcoin merchant call. If the world leading cryptocurrency drops below Michael Saylor.
First of all, you didn't even know it was Michael Saylor. You thought ADA was selling for $1 million, or you thought the
can't read this super tiny screen.
Obviously, you can't. Okay, obviously,
bro.
Michael Saylor has. MicroStrategy has 205 million term loan and needs to maintain 410 million as collateral. Okay, MSTR, okay, MicroStrategy has 115,000 Bitcoin that it can pledge. If the price of Bitcoin falls below 3,500, the company could post some other collateral. Okay, so that's when it happens. Okay, so he literally puts up his MicroStrategy like investors thing here. So you could read through that, but he put that out 16 hours ago because of those types of articles. Because when the market turns like this, all types of FUD comes out. All this type of FUD comes out. And so that's what
we're saying is Michael Saylor is not lying.
What do you change say? Michael Saylor puts a proof of his own company. So he could be lying, but he's putting.
They all put a proof. They all put a proof. They all put a proof.
not your.
Tether put up proof saying they had the money in the account, but then it shows the exact same transaction that money came out of that bank account. And they don't have the money to back the thing.
Here's
to
what I know: if Bitcoin goes to let's say 3,000, everyone is shot. It doesn't matter what kind of market you're in. You could be in CNFTs. It does not matter. It doesn't matter if you're in stocks or real estate. Something has gone terribly wrong.
If Bitcoin goes to 3,000,
Seron's FUD spread too fast.
Yeah, something has gone terribly wrong. And I
would say I read an article. Interesting. I don't know how much merit it has to it. Is somebody was saying that because a lot of people keep their whatever Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency on exchanges, that it kind of works in the same kind of aspect of like you don't own that cryptocurrency until you fully pull it out of there. They basically can lend your stuff out to others. So the more stuff that's on exchanges, the more price control that anybody has to kind of tank that that price sometimes. So if you pull it all, what they say the best strategy is if everybody just removed their stuff off the exchanges would have to front that Bitcoin or whatever that currency is, and that would cause that price the supply to go back down.
That's what happened with Bitfinex. Bro, watch CoffeeZilla's article on USDT. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, I like CoffeeZilla. Yeah, I'm about him. I can.
That happened with Bitfinex, and they lied and said that they didn't have ties with USDT, but they own Tether, and Tether physically printed money and broke the dollar standard and padded their account.
Yeah, like the Fed.
Padded their account with
like the Federal Reserve.
$400 million.
Like the Federal Reserve.
Yeah,
like the Federal Reserve.
Padded their account, and then they got like a fake audit to say, "Hey, the money's here." And then when the auditors left, that bank account was open on a Tuesday. The auditor did the audit on Wednesday, and the money was transferred out on the Thursday. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, I will say this, guys.
It's almost exactly what's going on with Luna, actually.
Here's the thing. I think right now, what we're experiencing is like I think it's the Fed playing games. I think right now the Fed is hiking up interest rates, 50 basis points this last turn, 2 more times 50 basis points. And what that's going to do is going to cause a lot of angst in voters, and then that election is going to come. And when that election comes, okay, when these midterms come, the Fed's going to, I think, okay, I'm not predicting anything. This just seems like what they're famous for is they will cut interest rates right before making like a sudden shift into the market, and then up we go. So what does that mean for us? I think that means, and this is just kind of like, so I'm not making this up on my own. I'm hearing this from some like pretty wealthier individuals who we have lunch with or whatever. And these guys are saying this is kind of what the Fed does. And this is what they're expecting is going to happen. They're going to see an upturn in the market, probably closer to the elections, which is not surprising. And then why does that matter for us is because the market is mirrored to Bitcoin's mirroring the market, and the crypto market mirrors Bitcoin. And so that's our link, I think. So if we can hold during this bear trend and then sell probably during those high times,
hold
or at
and
least cash in, that's something that's an option for us too. So yeah, what do you guys, any thoughts, any further thoughts? I know I spoke a little bit too long on that one, but any further thoughts on that?
No, I know people are asking in there about the Luna and the UST, about that dipping and stuff like that. I had saw a thread over on Twitter today, and I was just trying to find it while I was pulling up here. But basically, and again, this is quoted from somebody on Twitter, of course, but basically some attacker basically accumulated 1 billion of UST, and then they borrowed 3 billion worth of Bitcoin, spread around some FUD and about peg and bank runs, and then dumped out the 3 billion in Bitcoin onto the market, which triggered a wider panic.
Wow.
And then it goes on, basically, I don't know, there's all about liquidity pools and stuff like that. But basically, the liquidity from Curve, I guess, started from, I don't know, the UST started to go down from there. And it just kind of just started tanking everything. So basically, this guy was able to borrow and then tank that price down there. It caused FUD, and it caused a whole massive problem over there. I don't know enough about this at all. I'm just reading a thread right now. But it's crazy enough that somebody has still able, we're still in that price, that I guess that life cycle where this can happen still.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's early enough. I mean, it's still super early. Real quick, I want to say what's up to Brian. Thanks so much for cashing in that super chat, man. I appreciate it. I figured it out for you, and I really appreciate $5, man. I'm going to give it away. As a matter of fact, you're going to help me give it away. Guys, before we end this live stream, I do want to give this last bit over. Check this out before you guys believe this FUD. But here's 31 comments. I'm going to need Warden. You're going to have to go in this channel or in this video and pick out the winner of these guys, whoever won. Pick one out. There's a lot of them here, so just go ahead and pick one out, and then I'll send that. I'll go to their channel. Make sure your Nami wallet's in the about section. Let the Crypto Warden pick one out. So, guys, do you guys have any other lasting thoughts? Any questions, Warden, for Freedom 35 while you got them on here? Anyone in the chat? I haven't been paying attention to
Stablecoin isn't even safe.
Let's see what we got here.
Crypto is all nothing safe.
Al, T Crypt. Oh, I didn't see what's up, T Crypt. Sonny. There's a lot of you guys in here, so this is good stuff. Thanks for joining us. King Moses. Warden, release the prisoner. Who you got, Warden? Who'd you pick?
I mean, right now, I was just looking through the different comments, but it's just a little bit easier to see because I didn't pull it up fully.
Guys, blinding. TJ, you need your glasses on.
I do.
I'm gonna go with right there, Reese Boution, the Warden, release the bandit. Yeah, because I mean,
the Warden released the bandit. Okay,
with the foolishness that Seron was speaking,
lock him back up, baby.
Lock him up.
I shouldn't have let him out.
Lock him up.
Reese,
he's had one too many at the saloon, bro. Lock him up.
Yeah.
Make sure you put in your Nami wallet in here. I'll keep your address here, just so there's no scammers or whatever. Put your Nami wallet in there. I'll send you some data. And thanks for joining us. Appreciate it, guys. All right, guys, thank you so much for this live stream. Really appreciate it. Freedom 35, thanks for joining us. Crypto Warren, thanks for joining us. Bandit, as always, thanks for joining us. Someone said lock me in the closet. Guys, chat, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next stream.